Wheel. Oh, did that work? Is that working now? Yes? All right. I just went out of the app and back in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also need to hear it now.
Okay, sound works. Sorry, everybody. To catch everybody up, it's 1-0 Glenview with 9 minutes to go in the game, first period. Flyers are playing really hard. A lot of shot opportunities. We just haven't been able to bury it. Jaworski's got it now below the goal line. He loses it back to Glenview. Glenview's got it now. Noid's got it behind the goal line, loses it to Glenview. Dorman's chasing here. Glenview's going to try to get out of the zone, and they do. Good step up by Lilowitz. Noid battles at the logo. Good pass by Jaworski. Dorman's got it. Dorman's trying to go between a couple. He's got to take a shot a little earlier. Too much stick handling. Now Lilowitz has it. She's going to dump it into the corner. The Flyers are really staying aggressive out here. Lilowitz steps up a pinch, and they're able to come away, but Borit's back. Good stick by Borit to deflect that offensive charge. Severs is there. Shot attempt, block, loose puck in front of the net. Multiple people getting sticks on it. Shot goes wide right. Back door, now they have, Borit has it. She chips it up to Dorman. Dorman's got it. Dorman up to Sorovi. Sorovi has it now at the top of the circle. Sorovi stick handles. Backhands it to Severs. Can't quite connect. Severs got it at the goal line. He chips it over to Sorovi, and then Glenview gets it out of the zone. Really good action here. This is a tight game. 1-0 still. Sorovi's got it as they enter the zone. He fans on a pass. Nelson now chips it back down. Now Nelson got it at the top of the circle. He takes a shot. Backhand shot by Weedy. Saved by the Stars. Severs has it now. Severs behind the goal line. He has it near corner. Centering pass. Oh! Sorovi just couldn't quite get to the backdoor pass. He backhands it to Callan, who steps up, and now Stars have it in a rush, and now it's going to be a race to the puck. Puck goes behind the goal line. Sorovi's battling for it at the far corner. He gets taken out. They're going to call incidental contact there. Nelson has it. He's going to wrap it around the boards. Far side, Severs is going to get to it first. He's going to chip it in the neutral zone. Weedy's chasing. They try to get it out of the zone and can't. Severs keeps it in. Severs dangles at the dot. Dangles center pass. Weedy can't redirect it. Now Glenview has it. They enter the neutral zone. 3-on-2. Back and forth pass. Borit's chasing. They're going to take a shot that goes way high. Wraps around to Mackey. Odd kick off the boards. Mackey's can't connect with Stickford, and we're going to call an ice. Good effort. Good look. Flyers are playing well. 1-0. We are... Barry, what's the shot count? We got to be out shooting them. Yeah. We're out shooting them. This is a first for us. Yeah, it's a first for us. So
It's early.
we got Dorman. Looks like, let me see here. Dorman, Lilowitz, Mackey, Stickford, Borit. Puck's wrapped around. Raleigh's going to get to it almost. And then Glenview gets it. Now back and forth chips. Puck hits Barry's stick, but he redirects it behind the net. Glenview sends it out to the point. High shot, glove save. So we're going to get a change. Noid, Jaworski, and Weedy are on the ice with Nelson and Callan. Full line change while the Glenview Stars stick with their 5 on the ice. And like I said earlier, Glenview's got the tallest 12U player in the nation. He looks like he's 7 feet tall out there. Taking the face off Jared Weedy. Glenview wins it back to the point, and they take a shot, and glove saved by Barry. Quickly, the shots have evened up. We're going to stick with the same line here. I can't quite see the clock. Looks like 6 minutes left. Weedy taking the face off. He wins it back to Nelson. Nelson has it over to Noid. Noid and Callan battling on the near board. Nelson comes in and fires it up off of a player's back. Puck comes out to the point. They're going to take a shot. It redirect off the player's skate to the far corner. Chip by Callan. Now to Jaworski. Jaworski battling on the far boards. Weedy comes in and leans on a couple players, and puck's still stuck under the skates. Still stuck, comes out. Weedy chips it. Out of the zone to Noid. Noid and a Glenview player collide. And Glenview's going to chip it in off of a player, and Nelson's got it. Nelson chips it around to Weedy. Weedy battling. Now Noid. Noid gets it out of the zone. Couldn't quite connect with Jaworski as a Glenview Star had a player stick in the way. Now they pass it into the zone, and Nelson steps up and loses his stick, and then we're going to have a good back check by Jaworski there to limit the action. Weedy trying to get it out of the zone now. Can't quite. Somebody's losing some sticks. Now Glenview has it. They pass it over, and goal. So Glenview capitalizes on a couple turnovers. The Flyers just couldn't get out of the zone there, and takes a 2-0 lead with 5 minutes remaining in the first period. So it is Dorman, Severs, Sarovi. Dorman wins the faceoff. Borat, Lilowitz at D. Severs is chasing. Dorman can't play it at the blue line. It's going to be an offsides call. Let's go Flyers! Dorman's taking the faceoff at the dot here on the offsides call. Sarovi and Severs are his wings. Looks like he's going to win it back. He can't quite do it as the Stars stepped in and intercepted it. Lilowitz is chasing, and Sarovi, but they let Glenview go get it. Dorman's got it now behind the net, and he rims it around Severs. Severs couldn't quite play it. Glenview chips it back in. Now Dorman got it, chips it out. Glenview has it at neutral ice. Dorman steals it. He's got it. He's going to enter the zone. He's got 1-on-2. He's got somebody back door. Good pass to throw Severs, and they couldn't quite bury it. So good look. Now View is out to the races. Good stick by Borat and Sarovi back checking. Great job. Puck comes out of the zone. We'll have an offsides call. Flyers are going to change with 4 minutes to go in the first. 2-0 Glenview. We got Weedy, Stickford, Mackey, Callan, and Nelson. Puck's one back to Callan. Callan to Nelson. Nelson over to Stickford. Stickford into the neutral zone. Stickford loses it. Now Glenview chips it into the zone. Callan comes over and takes it away. Nice play by Callan. Callan up to Stickford. Stickford to Weedy. Weedy neutral ice. Weedy dangles at the blue line, and Carter is offside. So Weedy needs to enter the zone direct there as he has a winger trying to time it up, and he made a move at the blue line, and Carter couldn't quite stop his momentum. The offsides call. We'll take a face-off in neutral zone. Insert dot here. Same lineup. Weedy wins it over to Mackey, and then Glenview hits it. They hit it in the neutral zone to Nelson. Nelson has it in D zone. He cycle passes it to Stickford. Stickford loses it back in the neutral zone, but then is battling near boards. Nelson steps up and chips to Mackey. Mackey to Stickford and chips it into the zone. And they dump and chase. Stickford sticking his nose in there and takes it away. Mackey over to Weedy. Weedy takes a shot and just misses. Good save by the goalie. Glenview is going to chip it out, and that'll be on ice. And we're going to get a change. 3:22 to go in the first. We got Dorman, Noid, Jaworski with Borat and Lilowitz. Keep battling, Flyers. Let's go. You'll get one to fall. Keep going, bud. Dorman taking the face off. He wins it over to himself and then takes a shot. Goes wide right. Jaworski gets it and chips it down behind the net. Dorman's chasing here behind the net. He chips it back around. Jaworski redirects it to the board and gets the puck. Noid's there. Now Dorman. It's a redirected puck. Glenview gets it out of the zone, but Lilowitz takes it away. Now Dorman's got it neutral ice. He enters the zone and tries to skate around the 7-foot tall player, and that guy rides him into the boards. Raleigh gives him a little love tap in the back. Lillowit steps up and takes away. Nice job. Noid's got it now, top of the circle. Dangles and loses it. Lillowit steps in, and Glenview's got it, entering the O zone, but Borit steps up and chips it out of play. And we're going to get a full line change. We've got Nelson, Sievers, Callan, Sarovi, and Weedy. Weedy's taking the face off here in neutral zone. See how he wants to win. It looks like he's going for a backhand win, not draw here to take it back to Callan. Sarovi and Sievers are on the wings. Weedy went for the backhand draw win and couldn't quite get it, but Flyers do get possession of it. Sievers has it now. Neutral zone getting boarded there, and Glenview gets it and goes across ice, but intercepted by Nelson. Nelson chips it up off the boards and finds Sarovi. Sarovi's got it. He enters the zone, goes around a D, loses it behind the net. He's got Weedy and Sievers in front of the net, and he passes it to Sievers. Sievers makes a move, tries to hit the brakes, and Glenview's right there to take it away. They chip it around Callan. Nelson's back. They got an odd man rush here. They're going to, a little behind the back pass that Nelson read all day, and Sievers got it now. Now Sarovi. We got 2-on-1, now 1-on-1. Sievers got it. Sievers goes around a player. Sievers takes a shot and save. Something happened in neutral zone. They should have called a penalty, I thought, but they didn't call one on Glenview. But they've got possession. They're going to take a slap shot that goes wide right. 1:30 to go in the first. Glenview gets possession again at the top of the crease. And a weak shot stolen by Nelson. Nelson up to Weedy. Weedy neutral zone. Weedy looking to pass. Finds Sievers. Sievers over to Mackey. Mackey's got it. Goes around a player. Oh, just couldn't quit the handle. Stickford comes on in a change. He's got it. Dorman's on also. Lillowit, Borit. Glenview gets possession. They enter the zone. They got a guy leaking, but Lillowitz was there to take it away. Glenview's going to dump it back in now, and Harley's going to get to it first. She's got Dorman and Stickford with her. Glenview steps up and intercepts the pass and dumps it back in to the far corner, who they're going to get to the puck first, and then Lillowitz takes it away and chips it off of Mackey's skate. Puck's in neutral zone now with Dorman chasing, and Glenview has possession, but Mackey steps up and intercepts it. We're back on sides, and Mackey's going to dump and change. Dorman's chasing now behind the net. He's going to try to get to it, and they're going to try to get it out of the zone, but can't. Callan steps up. Now Dorman's going to get to it behind the net first. Oh, he's got a guy in front of the net. Didn't see him. Poland's got it now, far corner. He's got Dorman back door. They can't connect. Nelson keeps it in. Nelson dumps it back around. Dorman's going to get to it with Stickford. Nobody's in front of the net. Oh, pass over the goal. Nobody was in the neutral zone. Callan's got it now. 12 seconds to go. Stickford's getting to it behind the net. Good pressure here by this line. Jaworski's battling the air boards. Puck comes out to Dorman. Dorman's got it in front of the net. Can't quite get it. Oh, shot! Save. Right at the buzzer, I think. Good action by this line. With just a little time left, they're going to pull the goalie and go 6-on-5 here at the end of the period. We got a scrum here at the end of the first period. Oh, good try. So a good scrum here at the end of the first. That was a good strategy. I like that. Pulled the goalie. There wasn't enough time for the puck to make the whole way down, and so we put all 6 up there. And so we are down 2-0 after the 1. We got one more period to play. We'll be back in a minute. All right, we're back for period 2. Lace them up. Let's go. Weedy, Stickford, Mackey with your forwards with Callan and Board at D. And Jamison Berry is still in net. Weedy takes face off, wins it over Stickford. Stickford back to Borat. Borat's going to chip it in off the boards into our zone, and Glenview gets possession. They're going to get it now in the neutral zone, but Weedy is able to take it away and gets it back to Borat. Board off the boards to herself, and then back in the neutral zone. Stickford transitions back to D. Good pressure by Everett, and Weedy comes in and takes it away. Now Borat's got it again. She's going to try to chip it in the zone, and does now. Goes to the far corner, and Mackey's going to forecheck. Flyer's going to get a quick change. Weedy tries to keep it in the zone. Jaworski steps in and chips it in. But they get possession. They got a guy middle and can't quite connect on a cross-ice pass. Callan gets it to it in the near boards. She is going to get a penalty for punching. She went after that guy pretty aggressively. Or no, they called Poland for it. I thought they got Callan. I thought Cammie was getting it because she was giving that guy the business. But they called Poland for a slash. Or a trip, one of the two. So we're going to be on a penalty kill. Dorman, Lilowitz, Noyd, and Nelson. Noyd's got it off the face-off. Noyd neutralized, goes around one player, goes around two players. Xander's shot out of a cannon. Xander's got it at the dot now. Goes around, Dorman's going to get to it now behind the net. Dorman chips it back to Lilowitz. Lilowitz keeps it in. He dumps it in. She dumps it into, turns it over, but now puck comes out. Nelson chips it back in and got an offsides call. That's all right. That's all right. That's good. That's good. We've wasted 24 seconds of the power play, so. Dorman's going to take the face-off again here in the neutral zone with Xander and McCoy and Lilowitz. Puck's won by Glenview back into their zone. Dorman's forechecking, comes in the neutral zone. Nelson takes it away and steps up. Now Xander comes in, gives the kid the business. Glenview has it. They're in the neutral zone. They pass and redirect it off a Dorman stick into our near corner. They're going to get to the puck, and Dorman's battling it, and now Nelson has it. Nelson has to just clear it out. He can't quite get it out of the zone. Puck comes back down in. Nelson's battling, but Noyd takes it away. Xander's everywhere on this penalty kill. Now he's got it. He's entering the zone. He tries to pass, takes a shot, and goes in. And Raleigh for the rebound. I'm good, thank you. Good shorthanded goal. Xander worked his ass off that penalty kill and created a lot of chaos. Went down and got a shot, and I don't know if it went in or if Dorman tapped it in. Regardless, we got a goal, and we went back to a one-goal game with 13 minutes ago. Flyers still shorthanded, 2-1. Good effort. Sievers, Weedy, Callan, and Borat. We're still down, 26 seconds on the penalty kill. Weedy battling Logo. Sievers chips it into the zone. Weedy got put on his butt. Now he's got it. Weedy intercepts it. Weedy now into the zone. Gets challenged at the blue line, and we're going to get a offsides. I think Jared's body was in the zone before the puck. Yeah. Nine seconds to go on the Jaworski penalty. Sievers wins it into the far corner. Weedy is chasing. Chipped into the neutral zone. Oh, they chip it right around Callan. Now they got somebody streaking to the net. They're centering pass, but nobody was home. Sievers and Callan get to it. Now puck goes in the near corner. Centering pass again. Redirected off J-Mo. But Weedy comes in and knocks over. Sievers couldn't quite get it to Sarovi. Callan's got it now. Callan's going to wrap it around to Sarovi. Sarovi's looking. Good play by Caden not to just blindly pass, and now Sievers got it at the logo. Sievers enters the zone. Sievers goes around a player, chips it to the near corner. Sievers got Weedy set up in front of the net. Loose puck. Glenview gets to it first, And it comes in the neutral zone. Lilowitz is challenged, and she gets to it first here and chips it back out of the zone. Glenview has to regroup, if not be off sides. Lilowitz battling hard here in the near boards. Sievers comes in to help. Now Lilowitz. Now it's Sorovi. Dorman redirects it off of his skate. He gets to it first behind the net. He's got Sorovi in front of the net. Dorman redirects, goes behind the net, redirects again. Now has it behind the net. Tries a centering pass. Oh, Stickford couldn't quite connect on it. Nelson now to the near boards. Dorman gets it. Dorman takes a one-timer slap shot and fans on it. Stickford has it behind the net. And Sorovi. Physical play here. Glenview comes out of it. Glenview's got it. They pass it to center. Nelson steals it away, but is redirected. Now Nelson back into the zone. Stickford's got it. Stickford. High shot goes wide right. Puck loose behind the net. Sorovi gets it, takes a shot. Blocker save. Dorman gets tackled in front of the net. Loose puck still in front of the net, and we're going to get a cover. Good physical play in front of the net. Nobody's backing down from anybody. This is good. 2-1, 11 minutes to go maybe? Yep, 11 minutes to go in the second period. We're only playing 2, so this is it. A lot of shot opportunities there. You never know, get one to go in. Dorman whispers a secret to Mackey. Tells him the secret face-off move here. He wins it over to him. And then the 8-foot-tall kid takes it. Puck's down to Nelson at the blue line. Glenview gets it. They're off to the races. Good stick checks by Nelson, and a way to go by Borit. Borit's able to redirect the offensive charge, and now Stickford's got it. Stickford neutralized. Can't quite play the bouncing puck. Glenview has it. Cross-ice pass to Dorman. Dorman's got it now in our zone. He's going to regroup. He's going to go around a couple guys, get some momentum. He's going to dump it in at the red line, and he's got Mackey and Stickford forechecking. Back and forth puck action there. Callan's going to step up and pinch, and Lilowitz is going to jump it back in. Mackey over to Stickford. Stickford's got it, and he's going to dump it into the corner. We're going to get a change. Lilowitz and Callan stay on. Glenview regroups. They get momentum as they enter the zone and dump it into the corner. Callan's going to get to it first, and she's going to cycle it back to Sievers. Sievers has it. He looks up the ice, and Glenview gets possession, and then Sievers. Sievers tries to chip it out to Noid and can't quite. Lilowitz gets in the way, and then we chip it out. Now Noid and Jaworski are forechecking. Noid, and they're causing some trouble. Let's see if we can get a turnover. Can't quite do it, but now Nelson's has got it. Nelson and Borit have it behind the net. They circle it over to Jaworski. Jaworski's got it. Jaworski goes around one player. Jaworski goes around another player. Enters the zone, takes a shot. Loose puck! Loose puck! Oh, Noid couldn't quite get to the loose rebound. Wide open net. Borit's got it now. She walks it in, takes a shot. Goes wide right. Jaworski gets to it in the far corner. He's going to center pass, goes behind the net. Glenview gets possession. They're going to wrap it around and try to get it out of the zone. Borit keeps it in with her skate, but then it comes out. Loses it to Nelson. Nelson's got it. He's going to chip it into the neutral zone. Puck goes high into the near corner. Borit has it. She's going to regroup. Dorman's out front. He came on and nobody saw him. Noid's got it. Dorman gets a screen. Noid's got it. Enters the zone. Top of the circles. Tries to dangle loose puck. Couldn't quite, got hit by some feet. Weedy comes in and shoots it and goes behind the net. Now to the far corner. Glenview is going to try to chip it out, and that's going to be an ice. All right. Still aggressive action here. Flyers are playing great this weekend. .8:35 to go in the second period. 2-1 game. Glenview's up. We got Dorman, Sorovi, Weedy. Dorman wins it over to Sorovi. Can't quite connect, and Glenview gets possession. Puck chips out to Lilowitz, and we're going to let that one be an offsides. Lilowitz just couldn't quite hold the blue line. We're going to do it again now, neutral zone face-off. Dorman's taking it here. He wins it up to Sorovi. Sorovi takes it, gets tripped because he enters the zone, and we're going to get an offsides call again. That's all right. Redo it. He was tripped and not called. That's all right. They're going to do a neutral zone face-off at the logo. Dorman, Callan, Lilowitz, Weedy, Serovi. Glenview, oh, Serovi gets it. Serovi enters zone, go around 2. Serovi's got space. Shot! Whoa, good save. Good play by Caden. Caden was shot out of a cannon on that face-off. They're going to shoot it all the way down, and no icing call. Callan blows a tire, and now Glenview's got it. They're going to take a shot, goes wide left. Kind of a no-call icing there. Lilowitz has got it. Weedy chips to Serovi. Oh, Serovi couldn't quite play that breakaway opportunity. Oh, now we got caught in a change, and that's going to be an ice, thankfully. We got Severs, Stickford, Mackey. Severs is the center of this line with Nelson and Borrett. Puck comes out. Stickford's got Stickford takes shot, goes wide. Ooh, that was a great look. Borrett steps up and chips it back around. Nelson's going to get to it first. He tries to keep it in. Stickford cycles back to D. Stickford keeps it in, and then a centering pass. Nelson's going to get it in neutral zone. Hits the brakes, tries to chip it. Stickford now chips it down. Now puck goes, oh, Borrett, good block by her skate because Glenview had a guy leaking behind her. Stickford chips it in, and we're going to another shot and a save by Glenview. Nice job by Everett to force some action there. You never know, bouncing puck. Flyers going to get a full line change. We're going to go with Dorman, Noid, and Jaworski with Lilowitz and Callan at D in our offensive zone face-off. Dorman's taking the face-off here. Puck stays on the dot, and we're going to get a weak shot attempt that goes wide left. Glenview's going to try to rim it around, and they do, and they're off to the races. See if Lilowitz can get back. She's back checking, and they score. Tough bounce by the Flyers there as they basically went for an icing call. They went to ice it, and that puck went all the way down and caught some snow, and there we go. So it's a 3-1 game with 7 minutes to go.
Let's go, man. All right, Barry, let's go.
All right, Dorman, Jaworski, Noid with Callan and Lilowitz. Scores 3-1 Glenview. Ref's telling the players to stay back a little bit. Glenview wins the face-off, but it comes over to Lilowitz. Lilowitz loses it at the blue line and then chips it in Jaworski. Jaworski has it in neutral zone. He enters the zone now. He's got Dorman back door. He's going to take a shot, goes off the blocker. Jaworski gets to it again. Oh, Noid missed the one-timer in front of the net, and puck leaks out of the zone. Lilowitz has it now. She's going to pass it over to Callan. Callan has it. Callan over to Dorman. Dorman's got it. He's going to enter the neutral zone. He stick handles and gets it in. Noid's going to get to it at the near boards, and now Dorman's got it behind the net, and he steals it. He's going to try a wraparound. Tried 5-hole. Couldn't quite get it in there. Good effort. Almost squeaked in 5-hole there to make it a 1-goal game. 3-1 with 6:21 left in the final period of the game. Severs, Weedy, Serovi. Serovi's got top of the circle. Serovi takes a shot, goes wide left. Glenview gets to it. Challenge at the boards. Nelson was screened. Now it's 3-on-1. Severs is back checking. Great job by Borrett to eliminate that charge. Nelson tries to chip it up to Serovi. Serovi's reaching to get to it, but can't quite get it. Nelson did want an offsides call, so he chips it back, but then hustles back, and then Borrett steps up and loses it in neutral zone. Weedy and Sievers are challenging now. Skater goes around Weedy, but Board's able to chip it out. That should be offsides. They didn't call it. Puck's now in the neutral zone. Takes a slapper from the red line, and Nelson just chips it back into the neutral zone. Glenview cross-ice pass. They're looking. He's going to dangle, and he loses it as he enters the neutral zone. Takes a shot attempt that goes wide right. Nelson and Glenview are battling here at the boards. Now Sievers comes and takes it away. Sievers behind our net. Glenview gets possession. Glenview loses. Stickford steps up and swats away. Glenview gets it back, passes it back to the point, and they lose it. Oh, Stickford takes it away. Stickford's got by himself here and loses his edge. But Mackey takes it away. Callan steps up and keeps it in, I thought, but they're going to call that offsides. So good effort by Stickford to cause some chaos down there in a 1-on-3 attempt. Dorman battles for the faceoff, and Mackey gets it. Mackey dumps it in. Stickford, Dorman, Mackey are the forwards. Lilowitz and Callan are the D. They're going to wrap it around out of the zone. Callan's going to chase. She's going to get to it before the icing call. She gets it out to Mackey. Mackey's got Dorman and Stickford with him. Mackey enters the zone. Dorman's with him. Mackey's going to lose it into the corner. Center pass, doesn't reach it, hits the goal. And now Glenview has it. Glenview's enter the neutral zone. They're stick handling. They're going to enter the zone. Take a toe drag shot that goes wide left. Blocker saved by Barry. Glenview's got it behind the net. Good stick up by Dorman to intercept that pass attempt. Dorman's got it at his feet. Lilowitz comes in and tries to take it away, and she does. Now she's got the Noid. We got 2-on-2. Let's go, Noid. Zander's looking up. He tries to hit Stickford, and they just chip it in. Now Noid's going to forecheck to it. Dorman's going to try to keep it in and redirect across the ice. Glenview gets possession neutral zone with Borid and Nelson back. Player goes around Nelson behind the goal line. Centering pass, no one home. They're going to take a shot from the point that goes wide right. Borid gets to it behind the net. She chips it off the net. Brody's got it. Not Brody, Barry, sorry. Sievers loses it in the crease, and Board's going to get to it first. She's going to chip it around the boards to Jaworski. Jaworski over to Noid. Now Noid can't quite play it. He gets ridden into the wall, and Nelson steps up and takes a shot, bouncing puck, and Glenview gets possession. They throw it across the ice. Jaworski's going to battle here the near boards. Puck comes out. Nelson has it in the D zone. Nelson's going to just chip it off the boards. Glenview's going to get possession in their D zone. They're going to regroup. They're content to just hold it and race the clock. Noid has it, but it was called offsides. Flyers going to get a change. We got Dorman, Weedy, Sorovi, Lilowitz, and Callan. Flyers chasing 2 goals here with 2:48 to go in the game. Dorman wins the faceoff ahead and then gets possession, gets tripped, no call. Glenview has possession. They're going to throw it across ice. They got somebody behind us. They're cherry picking. They're going to take a shot, 5-hole, and blocked by Barry. Callan up to Weedy. Weedy to Sorovi. Sorovi 1-on-1. Sorovi makes a move, goes wide. He tries to centering pass. Dorman can't quite connect. Puck's now behind the net. Raleigh loses it. Raleigh's got it. We don't have anybody in front of the net, but we got 3 guys below the blue goal line. Puck comes out at your feet, Raleigh. Oh, he doesn't see it. Puck shoots across to Callan. She keeps it in. Sorovi's chasing behind the net. Sorovi gets to it first. Let's see what he can do. He's battling at the boards. See if the puck comes out. Borit tries to connect to Dorman. Dorman is doing a backward somersault in front of the goal. $1:55 to go in the final period of the game. Flyers chasing 3-1. Seavers taking the face off with Stickford and Mackey, Borrett and Nelson at D. Seavers wins it ahead, but Glenview gets possession. They're charging here. Borrett and Nelson are back. Harley's trying to make a move. They take a shot, goes wide left. Puck falls into the zone behind the net here, and Borrett gets to it first. She's going to lose it in the snow, but then Nelson gets to it. Nelson over to Stickford, couldn't quite play the pass. Now Glenview has it. They enter the zone. Seavers chips it over to Stickford. Stickford, Seavers try to chip it out of the zone. Can't quite do it. Now they do. Glenview's regrouping center ice. They go D-to-D pass. Now they're going to enter the zone and dump it in, and Barry's going to just catch the fly ball. We got a minute 13 to go in this game. Flyers are chasing 2. We're going to go Nelson. We're going to go let's see, who are we rolling with? We got Sarovi, Jaworski, Noid, Lilowitz, and Dorman. Glenview win the face-off, chip by Barry and cover. And we just got a penalty. Caden came in there and chipped a guy late in the back, and we got a penalty. So we'll be on a penalty kill. He came in behind and cross-checked him in the back. So we're going to go with the same line minus Caden. Noid taking the face off. Glenview wins it. Dorman blocks it with his chest. Noid's going to get to it first. Noid chips it out. Noid and Jaworski are 2-on-0. Joe Poland's got it. Poland centering pass. Doesn't quite connect with Z. Dorman's got it now top of the circle. He chips it into Noid. Noid's got it in front of the net. Can't quite connect. Now Seavers got a backhand shot. We pulled the goalie. So it's 5-on-5. Noid's battling behind the net. Now Seavers battling behind the net. Puck rims around. Lilowitz has it. 36 seconds to go in the game. Noid, puck wraps around. Glenview has it. They're going to try. Lilowitz is back. Now we got possession. Lilowitz up to Noid. Noid has it. Noid loses at the blue line. Glenview gets possession. Dorman's going back to retrieve it. Not much time left. Dorman's going to shoot it, try to shoot all the way down. Glenview's going to have it, but it's going to be an offsides call. We got 5 seconds left in the game. All right, we're leaking out here. Noid wins it straight ahead. Dorman can't quite block it. Glenview's going to get an empty shot. No, they're not going to count it. So Flyers lose 3-1. They end the CCM World Invite 1-3-1. Really good effort by the Flyers. They're playing AA teams that are all second-year players that are ranked a lot higher than them, and we're playing them in a 1-goal game. So great tournament weekend by the Flyers. We'll be back here next weekend. We'll talk to you later.